I don't have a message for Republicans. They really don't deserve the time of my day.
Hey guys, it's Will with Texas Scorecard, and today I'm at the University of Texas at Austin, where we'll be asking students what they think about DEI bans across the state. Let's get to it. Do you think the political climate here at UT is more liberal, or is it more conservative, just from what you've seen?
I'd say more liberal.
I mean, the students, I feel like, definitely lean a little bit more left, but I think the administration in a public Texas university anywhere in Texas is going to lean right.
I feel like I'm taking a lot of women and gender studies classes, so I think everybody that I'm around skews that way. So I think that I don't know which way it leans because I feel like I'm in a bubble, if that makes sense.
I think outwardly people lean more liberal, but I think in private people are more conservative.
It's laughable, conservative as fuck. It's funny how people think Austin is liberal when we're literally taken to jail for protesting peacefully on our own campus.
Do you know what DEI is? Stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. Basically, it's the idea that race needs to be prioritized over merit in admissions, in hiring processes, or schools, or whatever. What do you think about that?
It does make sense for race to not be included when it comes to those kind of things.
So you think that schools should prioritize merit and academic success over race?
Yeah, I would say so.
I would definitely say merit. I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, you want to have the best people available in your college, and if you have it in a merit-based system, then that's probably the best way to get it like that.
I think that there are arguments for DEI, but yeah, I think merit at the end of the day is what it should always come down to, regardless of whether it's a university or a job. Or I think your accomplishments and skills should be the forefront of why you get what you get.
I think it's necessary.
So you've probably heard about the statewide bans on DEI offices in college.
Of course.
What do you think about those?
I think they're
Do you think that colleges should be prioritizing race or merit and academic success when admitting students and faculty?
Well, I think that they are almost one and the same because people have not been afforded opportunities, and so people need to be able, who have been consistently oppressed and have not had the opportunity to receive merit and academic success because they've been barred by institutions, they need to be let in so they can work their way up to having these opportunities.
I think it makes sense because, I mean, if you live in a state that's, at least half Hispanic population, and then you go to a school and it's mostly white students, that doesn't really add up.
It's a good thing. I mean, I feel like it's a good concept. I've heard about what's been happening to it and how they are cutting all the programs and stuff for it. I think that's kind of sad.
Do you think that schools should be making admissions decisions based on race and ethnicity or academic success and merit?
I mean, that's not what DEI is. It's not mutually exclusive. It's still based on merit, but they're trying to make sure that everybody's represented instead of they were introduced at a time, DEI was literally introduced because people weren't being properly represented.
I think it's important. I don't know why there's any debate about whether it should be around or not.
What do you think about schools making decisions based on race and ethnicity rather than academic success?
What do you mean rather than? Are they including it with the academic success? Are they evaluating all of it, or are they separating them entirely?
Well, we had affirmative action for a long time, right?
Affirmative action, if you actually do research on it, is not you're giving people who are black in a spot because A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's you should probably look it up yourself and learn what affirmative action actually means.
If you could tell all of the conservatives one thing.
I don't even have one thing I could tell them because I don't think they would even comprehend it or take it in. I think at face value, Republicans think they're right about pretty much everything without wanting to budge. That's just my personal experience with every single Republican I've met. Prove me wrong, I'd love to. But I don't have a message for Republicans. They really don't deserve the time of my day.